Hello YouTube makeup lovers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to Be Lounge Makeup, I really hope that you stick around and subscribe for more videos. I am here with an Amazon travel favorites video. It has been such a long time since I have been wanting to do a dedicated video of my favorite travel items from Amazon. I have even clothing items, I have camera equipment, of course, organizational items for packing your stuff, for carrying your stuff when you are going out of town, whether it's domestic or international. I have amazing products that you can pick up on Amazon that I love to travel with. So we better get started because there are a lot of Amazon items that I have to share with you guys. Everything I mentioned will be included in the description box down below. I will include my Amazon affiliate link if you guys want to check out the items, and I will put them in the order that I am mentioning them today in this video. So I really hope that you enjoy these travel items from Amazon, and we better get started. First, I want to start off with the little baggies that I love. I think these are the cutest little bags for organizing your stuff. I feel like this one I got, it was like in a pack of 5, and there's like skin, there's stuff, there's makeup, they just have a bunch of other cute little names that you can organize yourself with. And these I really like. They're big and they are very, very spacious. So you can definitely fit a lot more items in here. It's like a big, I take a lot of makeup when I travel, and I can fill up one of these, including my brushes, and pack all my makeup. But one, they're adorable but cute. They keep your stuff organized with the cute little name that they have in the front. So I really recommend these. They're so cute, and they're just very convenient. They clean easily, they don't get dirty, they're soft, they're easily like squished inside your luggage, so it's not like a stiff item that may be a little bit difficult to pack. They're easy, and it's just a very simple way to keep your stuff nicely organized for your trip. One of the brands I really check out for on Amazon is the Bagsmart brand. That is like one of the brands that I tend to grab a lot when it comes to organizing my toiletries or my jewelry. So this is pretty much, I think this is like my favorite one of all. And this is where I carry all my toiletries in usually when I travel. You can see this one is really used up, and I love it because it has something that you can hang over the bathroom door with, or in any hook that you find in your hotel room, in your cruise. You're always gonna find a hook where you can hang your bag from, and it's just so convenient to just leave it like that open. You can fit so much. This one I have in the big size and in the small size. The big one, obviously you can fit more products. You can fit products that are full size. I tend to do pretty well with this one. I don't know if it's called the small or the medium. When I link it below, I'll make sure to link the one that I'm showing you right here. But for me, it's all I need. I tend to just put my shampoos in here, all my toiletries, my soap, my toothpaste, toothbrush, hair products and stuff like that. And then I'll probably like carry my makeup in one of the little baggies that I shared. But this one basically fits everything I need, and I tend to buy everything in this really pretty pink color. But this one I really love. This is probably like my favorite one of the Bagsmart, but there are other ones that I really like. This one right here is the one that opens kind of like diagonally. This is a really good one for makeup. So it opens up like this. So what's cool about it is that it closes nice and compact, but then it opens in a way where you can actually see everything you have. You also have a zipper here that is in that material, so if something spills, it stays nicely in there. It won't like seep through the bag. You also have some pockets over here. This is one that I would use probably more for makeup, so really love this one as well. And then for jewelry, I have this one. This is the one that I have used the most, and this one opens up like this. So you can put your rings here, you can put some earrings here. It has a zipper right here. And then it also has a big pouch. For me, it's always hard to find a jewelry organizer because they're all so cute and small, but I like to wear a lot of big hoops, so it's not that easy to find a jewelry organizer that fits the big hoops. Like I have like 4-inch hoops, 3-inch hoops. So this one I like because it has this zipper right here where I can fit all my hoops. I can even put some hoops in here, you know, so when it gets too small for me, it doesn't really work. I tend to use a lot of necklaces as well. So this one came in nice and handy because you can put your necklaces here and, you know, they won't pretty much tangle. You stick them through the little elastic. So this jewelry one is a really good one. And I actually bought this one not too long ago. This is like when you really want to, you know, go full force with your jewelry. This one is a really nice one. It also hangs. This one I have not used, but I really, really like it. Let me take out this right here so that you can actually see it better. But see, it has all the necklaces here. This you can use for rings. You know, it has some zippers here, here, and then, you know, you can add other items here. See, this would be good for my hoops. It'll fit there. And then it also has a back compartment where you can put more like the studs right here and just keep them a little bit separated, as well as other compartments right here. So this one is more like, I haven't used this one. This is more like if you're gonna take a really long vacation or trip, or if you actually want to use this in your home to organize your jewelry. Like this is something that I would probably use here at my house just to keep all my stuff nicely organized, and you can keep it nice, you know, and hung up. So it just depends what you're going for. I tend to not travel with so much jewelry, but I ended up getting this one because I liked the whole hanging thing. My go-to is definitely this one, which is like a little bit smaller. These are so popular in Amazon for your sunglasses. This one I bought a long time ago, and this is a one that I remember the first time I took it on my trip. I think it was like 2 years ago. I've had it for a while, and I fit 3, and I was like, that's crazy, I'm gonna take 3 sunglasses. But now I feel like they also sell like a 5 one. I feel like, man, I could have even gotten away with getting the one for 5 because I also have reading glasses and I like to switch up my sunglasses if I'm on a vacay. But this is so convenient, and just like the way it closes up, honestly, it doesn't take that much space. This is just such a great invention. I love it. I also love it that it has a B. I don't know, it just has a B, which is like my initial. So for me, I was so in love with this one. Hopefully I find the exact same one that I purchased, but if not, I'll put others that are very, very similar because they have a bunch of these. But love the sunglasses organizer. Always good to have some of these for your hot tools. Like this one, I like to use for my hot iron, like for my flat iron. I like to put this one in here. It's also a really nice one to have on the counter as you're doing your hair, and you can sit, you know, the flat iron or the curling one on this. It's like that silicone type of material. Or you can also use one that is, you know, more like this, but this is also one that is good for the heat. So say you're in your hotel, you just did your hair and you have to like book it to go to the airport, you can always just put it in when it's still hot and it's fine. It's made for that. So these are 2 options that I have. I usually use them both because I'll use one for my flat iron and then I'll use one for my curling iron. This pillow is super popular. I have seen it so many times. It is a nice little pillow. Inside it just has a blanket, which sometimes I'm like, it's really not worth it to carry around the airport with a blanket, right? Because you're really just gonna use it on the plane, on the way over your trip or on the way back. I have taken it before, and it's so nice to have it on the plane because it's so nice and like soft and snuggly. You know, you can put this in the back of your carry-on. I tend to just like to clip this on the back of my backpack because usually I'll have something on the carry-on. Sometimes I'll put my backup on the carry-on. And then this, I just like to hang it. I like that it doesn't count as an additional item. But sometimes what I do, and this is like a little trick, is that sometimes I will just leave the blanket at home and just take the pouch. And instead of putting the blanket in there, I like to put some clothes or maybe a winter coat that I can smush up and I can use it as a pillow on the plane. But inside, I have items that I can use on my trip. So this case is actually really good, and it's even better just for the case, because if you want to take the blanket's delicious. It feels really good. You can even use it at your destination if you get cold or whatever. But for the last trip that I took, I wanted to take, you know, more items on my last cruise that I went with my sister last October. I didn't have enough space in my luggage, and I ended up taking out the blanket and just using the pillowcase. And this is how I traveled. I hung it from my backpack, and it was like I took extra clothes in here, and you'll be surprised how much you can roll inside of this. And it was just so nice and convenient. So that's another little trick that you can do. So you can use it as a blanket, or you can use it as another area to store your clothes that don't fit in your luggage. So these are my favorite little pouches to carry my shoes. For the most part, most of the shoes I like to fit in these bags. I feel like, you know, if you have big boots or maybe some men's shoes may not fit in here, but for the most part, these are perfect for me. It is a nice little pack of different, you know, it has like different patterns on them. Super cute, but super helpful to keep your dirty shoes nicely separated from the rest of your clothes. I've always, like, even since I was little, my grandma would always separate the shoes when she would pack for me, or even like for my mom, just to keep them separate because they're just so dirty. You don't want that to be with your clothes. So highly recommend organizing your shoes when you pack. Of course, packing cubes also come in very nice and handy. I feel that my favorite packing cubes are the Eagle Creek packing cubes. I buy those, I've been using those for years, and I buy those in a bunch of different sizes. I also like the ones that, I have this one in big and in small, but I also like the ones that are like, they have 2 compartments, and one is like for when you go on your trip with your clean clothes. It has a nice breathable mesh area on one side, but then on the way back, if your clothes are dirty, you can put it on this other side that it's not mesh, and it keeps, you know, if you have anything that's stinky or dirty, you can put it on the other side of the pouch. So this one is really, really convenient. They also have smaller sizes. You know, I like to use the bigger sizes to organize like my clothes. Like I'll do a packing cube for my nighttime outfits, like my nighttime tops, and then I'll do another one for my daytime tops, you know, for my underwear, my socks, just to keep your items organized. There's also another set of packing cubes that I'll also include down below, that they're compression packing cubes, that you fill them up and then you compress them, so it just makes it a little bit smaller. Sometimes though, I have a little bit of trouble with the compression ones because sometimes I fill it up so much and then I just can't compress it because I have it too packed. These, you don't really compress them. It just helps you really keep yourself organized. And I feel like your clothes get to your destination in really good condition. They're not so wrinkled. Or if you're actually like gonna be living out of your suitcase for a week or 2 while you're on vacay that you're not really gonna unpack, the packing cubes keep you organized while you are at your destination. So that I really like. The compression ones are also good. They come in nice and handy, but I guess you have to be mindful of how much you can fill them up. You probably can't fill them up as much as you fill these up. For backpack, I totally understand why this backpack was so popular. I ended up getting this backpack towards the end of last year, and I haven't used it internationally, but I have used it on like road trips that I have taken with my family. I've been to Orlando a couple times this year already, and this is the backpack that I've used, and I really, really love it. It is a really good backpack. I love the support that it gives you on your back. You have like a secret little compartment back here. I think it's very cool how it opens up, like if you were opening up a carry-on, it completely just like opens up like this. It opens up basically like this all the way, which is great. It also has an area here at the bottom where you can also stick in some shoes at the end of the trip so that it doesn't get, you know, the shoes don't get mixed up with your clean clothes. I also love that it has, you know, a nice compartment here in the front so you can put the items that you want to access more easily towards the front. Right here you have 2 pockets in the front, and then of course you can also organize yourself in the flap on the inside. And it also has a really great laptop compartment towards the back that keeps your laptop really protected. So it's just a really good deal of a backpack. It comes in so many different colors. It is really, really cute and pretty. I mean, such a great price, you know. I just think it's like, you just can't beat getting a backpack like this. Always recommend taking a nice hat when you travel. I love this one, which rolls up like this, especially obviously if you go like on a cruise or on a beach trip. This one is just so nice and convenient because you can just roll it up and pack it. Takes up no space in your luggage, and it is a really good one to cover your face like this. So this is just really good because it covers your face. Beware with the top of your head. I have gotten sunburned in the past because I guess I had parted my hair in the middle. I had a ponytail, like a low ponytail, and I parted my hair in the middle, and my part got a sunburn. So either make sure that your hair is pulled back when you put it on top of your head, or put sunscreen on your hair. Since then I have like a little spray sunscreen that I put at the top of my head. But it is a really, really great hat. Always good to take a hat and protect your face, but don't forget to also protect your scalp. I always like to travel with a really good mirror. A lot of the times hotel rooms have really bad lighting, if not most of the time. And I like to do my makeup nicely and I can never see. So I do like a lot of those lighted mirrors from Ricky, especially the Ricky Skinny. That one I really, really like. Sometimes I'll take the Cutie, which is like a really small, cute one. But I also like some that have a magnetic mirror if I need to, you know, I don't know, pluck my eyebrows or just do something when I do my eyeliner. I found this one. This one is from the brand Sarto. It is a 15-time magnifying mirror, and it looks like this. So basically what I like to do is this, I can even suction it on top of the Ricky Skinny mirror, or I can just go under some sort of light and just be able to do my eyeliner like that. Because the Ricky mirror, it comes with another attachment that I think is just like 5 times magnification, but I really needed more. Like my eyesight is not what it used to be. So when I do my liquid liner, I like to get in really close. So I needed to get a 15 times magnifier, and this is one that works really well. I also bought a smaller one that it's kind of like a compact and it's lighted, but I can't find it anywhere. I wanted to show it to you guys, but it's just like a white mirror that looks like a compact. It closes nicely, comes in a little pouch, and it also lights up. So that one's also a really good option to have, you know, in your bag if you don't want to take something so big like the Ricky Skinny mirror. Also another option. So I'll go ahead and link that one as well. If I could take a big one, I'll take a big one. They have so many great options on Amazon for a lighted mirror that are nice, powerful lights. So I'll go ahead and put some options down below. But those, I think, to me, a mirror that works well, and if it has light, even better. So I don't usually travel with hangers, but when I go on a cruise, I do like to take some hangers just to get extra hangers, because sometimes a cruise will come with maybe like 10 hangers, so I'll have to split it like with my sister, like if we travel together, 5 and 5, and I always find myself needing more space to hang my clothes, more hangers. So these are from Amazon, and they come in a lot of cute different pastel colors, but they don't take up that much space, and then they open up like this as a hanger. So these are really helpful. Like I said, I like it more for like a cruise. In a hotel, like if I'm switching hotels, I'm not gonna be, you know, hanging all my clothes for the whole trip, then I won't take them. But for example, on a cruise, if you're there for a week, you get there the first day, you tend to unpack everything for the whole week because you're gonna be in the same spot for a week. Then I do like to take them, but these come in really, really handy if you need that extra hanging, you know, space, and you need the extra hangers. And honestly, these you can just kind of throw in the front pocket of your suitcase and you're good to go. Always good to organize your meds and get a pill organizer. Here I have 2 that are different sizes. This is a little bit smaller, this is a little bit bigger. If you take a lot of vitamins, or you take a lot of meds, or you want to take, you know, emergency like meds like Tylenol, Advil, this is great. You can even label them really, really cute, but this is just really good to organize all your medicine. I ended up getting this big one just because I thought it was so good, like to take your vitamins and things like that. You know, like those vitamins, some vitamins are just so big. So that's why I got the big one. For the most part, I can also just organize myself in this little one. I mean, it is a you know, a decent size difference, but you do have the option. But I love these that have kind of like that magnetic opening and closing, and it keeps it nice and neat, and you can just throw this in your carry-on or your backpack. I wouldn't put your meds in your bag that you check in. I also like to travel with a lint remover. I did want to share with you guys two options. This very first one is from the brand Flint, and this is just like a more regular lint remover. It's very nice and sleek. It's small. This is one that you do have to buy the refills for. You have to get the little paper refills, but it's a really good one. It works really, really well to remove any lint. And then they also have this one, which is like the little ball that you actually can rinse out and wash. So it's a little ball like this. It's like a sticky ball, not like a rubbery ball that is super, super sticky. And then once you use it, you can just run it underwater, take out whatever you picked up, and then you can let it dry and reuse it. To lint removers, it just depends on your preference. Both work great. I always travel with a laundry bag. This one is just so convenient. It's so flat. You basically just open this up and it just turns into a good laundry bag that you can just hang on, you know, hang in your closet as you are traveling. You can put all your dirty clothes here in cruises. I love to take this. Then it just folds in so easily. You just put it back inside the little zippy and you fold it up in 2 seconds, and that's it. You're good to go. So you can, I love it. I always take this out like on the first day, and then as I go through the trip, I just use it up and I put all my clothes in here. Then at the end of the trip, when I pack all my dirty clothes in my suitcase, I fold it back up. Again, I stick it, you know, the little compartment that you have in the front, kind of like a little zipper. I just like throw it in there with the hangers and I'm good to go. Super easy, but it's super convenient because it keeps you nicely organized during your trip. So when you use your clothes and you use it, you're done with it, you can just throw it in your bag and you don't have to, like, you know, throw it in or mix it in with your clean clothes in your suitcase. So it's just always good to have a little laundry bag readily available for you when you travel. It's just, I need to travel with a laundry bag. Especially for long and international flights, I think a power bank is a necessity to take with you. This is the one that I trust the most, especially when I'm going on a very long trip. You never know if you're gonna miss your flight. You never know if you're gonna have any delays, and it's always nice to have a good charging station readily available for you. This is the one that I like the most, even though I know it's like a little bit heavy, but you can charge more than one at once. You can probably charge things like 3 or 4 times on the same power bank without having to recharge it. There's times that, like, even if I just don't feel like, if the night table at the hotel doesn't have an outlet, I'll just use this to charge. It is just really, really convenient. Sometimes I find I take it and I don't need it just because everything is going well. My phone isn't running out of battery, you know, or anything like that, but I much rather have it than not have it. I can charge my AirPods in here. I can charge my iPad. I can charge my phone, and my sister charges her phone, or whoever I'm traveling with. This is just one that I think is really reliable. It's sturdy, and it is just really, really good. This is also something that is really cool and comes in nice and handy. And this is like another cord that you can use if, you know, say in the hotel, the connection is too far away from you and you can't find a place to charge your phone or whatever. You can charge this, extend it a little bit, and then here you have extra outlets. You have 2 at the top, you have some USB on the side, you have 2 others on the side. So whether it's close or whether it's far, this gives you more outlets to charge multiple items at once. So like I said, AirPods, iPad, your phone, you know, whatever you want, this works really well. And then it wraps up nicely in a very compact way. I love these steam eye masks. These are great for travel because they come in a nice little pouch like this. I always like to put kind of like a warm compress on my eyes. I have a lot of really bad dry eye, so it's always good to add a little bit of heat to your eyes and then massage your lids a little bit to release your oil in your glands in your eyes. And this is what I find works really well for travel. Here at home, I have one that I just connect with my USB. I also got it on Amazon. It's just like a nice little eye mask that you connect it and you have like a timer, 15 minutes or 30 minutes. I'll also include that one down below, but sometimes for travel, or if I don't have an outlet that I can use, maybe even on the flight, I like to use these travel ones that it gets activated. As soon as I open it, it gets activated and it gets nicely warmed up. It really does warm up really, really well, and it lasts about 30 minutes. So sometimes it's just really good to have when you are traveling. So highly recommend these steam eye masks. I have some techie items like for filming, for camera, if you're doing a vlog or if you're just taking a lot of pictures. This is a great hard pouch to pack your camera cards. So you keep them here nice and safely. Holds about 8. So it just comes in nice and handy. This is actually the one that I use at home all the time, just to keep my camera cards, you know, very organized, but it keeps them nicely protected, and this will just be really, really good for traveling. If you want to have really good lighting, I also like this VidPro LED 150. This is a really good light. It looks like this, and this is so, so bright. I've taken it before. It doesn't really take up that much space. Like if you want to take a picture or a video of your family in a restaurant, but it's dark, you can just put the light. If you like to take pictures of food, or you want to do a little food video, you can like follow your camera with your phone if you need better lighting. It doesn't really take up that much space. You do have like the battery goes in here, a little bit more of a bulk, but for the most part, it is a really potent, powerful light. Also, I really like this Manfrotto. This is like a little tripod. It's cute, it's small, it's sturdy, good quality. I like to use it if I want to do some sort of video, to stand my phone in it. For the most part, I like to just use it to hold my vlogging camera when I travel. Like instead of just holding the camera with my hand, I like to just put it on here and use this kind of like just like a camera holder, you know, to take selfies or to film or whatever. It just comes in nice and handy, but it is a tripod that you can sit on the table, but I kind of find myself using it more just to like hold it. So now I have some clothing items that I love. These are like go-tos for travel just because they're so comfy. The very first ones are a pair of sweatpants. These are by the brand Santini, and what I like about these is that they are 92% cotton, 8% spandex, and I just really like them. They're just very comfortable. You know, they obviously have like the elastic at the top. It has a pocket in the back. I love that leg is like this. It's not like the typical sweatpant leg that has like the elastic on the ankle. Those kind of bug me on a flight, but these are also not too hot. Like you're not gonna get so hot in them just because they're cotton. They're like not super thick, but they're not super thin. Like if you're wearing leggings, they're a little bit thicker than leggings. They do have pockets, which makes them nice and comfortable. I just think that they fit really well, and I'm really picky with sweatpants. So these I really, really like. I'll include those. And then this is an outfit that I really, really love. It's super popular, I know, on Amazon. It's nothing, I'm not like inventing anything. This is a popular one that I found in other videos and I checked it out. It's just like a really cool like black outfit. It's kind of like a loungewear set, but it has a little bit more of a little elegance to it because it has like the sleeve. It's kind of like a balloony type of sleeve, and I really, really like it. It's very nice and soft. I like it because the pants, I don't know if this is something that people like, but I like it when my pants go really high up a little bit, like especially if you're traveling. It's really convenient. The pants match, you know, obviously the top, and they also have like a nice elastic. They are a wide leg type of pant. This is the leg, and it is just very soft and convenient for travel, for an airport, but you also look really, really put together. These I got the XL, so it's nice. I don't like to be too tight when I'm on a flight. I probably could have worn the large as well, but I preferred it to be a little bit more on the loose side, and it just looks really nice. You look put together, you don't look sloppy, but you're also very, very comfortable and warm for your flight. I actually liked it so much that I ended up getting another one in this color. This is what it looks like. I feel like in this color you'll be able to see it a little bit better. I probably should be like putting this on for you guys because that's probably the best way to show you this clothes. But see, like the sleeve is kind of like that balloony. This is how, you know, the end of the sleeve is. It's just a really pretty color. And I ended up getting this one because it has like the nude with the black lines. So I feel like I couldn't like mix and match with the black one. This is what the pants look like. See, this is like how the elastic looks. I mean, it's really stretchy, really soft material. Again, not too thin, but not too thick. It'll keep you warm, but it'll feel nice and comfortable, you know, on your body. I don't like it too loose. It's just gonna be just right. And I feel like you're not gonna look sloppy. You're still gonna have a little bit of elegance when you travel. You know, you still wanna be comfortable, but you also wanna look, in my opinion, put together. I like to kind of look kind of nice as I'm traveling. And you know, when you get to your destination, you probably wanna take pretty pictures and you don't wanna look like you just showed up in your PJs, right? But this is just a really cute little set. It's like a nice little loungewear set. So I think like those are really the only items that I'm really loving at the moment. I can't wait to find more. Let me know if you have any other travel recommendations that you think I have to check out on Amazon. As I mentioned, my associate links will be included in the description box down below in case you want to check out some of my favorite travel items. As always, I want to say thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you go, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.